Hey YouTube, it's your girl Jamila Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bees? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy, always. Well, I'm trying. Right now, I'm just can't sleep. Been up for a couple of hours and just was like, forget it. Why don't you just go live? Like, you've done this a lot. So I was like, well, that's what we're gonna do. And I want to play with my Raw Beauty Christie palette. Hi, Allie. How you doing, sweetie? I got my Raw Beauty Christie palette in. I'm so excited. And created one look with it so far. It is so pretty. The colors are stunning, and I'm not mad at the mattes. I'm doing good. You just can't sleep. Been in a lot of pain. I hope these are. There we go. The colors are so they're all matte. You just get two shimmers, one in the middle of each one. But even the nudes are all matte. So I thought I love my mattes. But yeah, I got in my car the other day and kind of like hit my head, but it didn't hurt my head. It hurt my neck right here. It's been giving me problems sleeping. So I haven't been able to sleep the last few days. But other than that, I'm hanging in there. Also broke my mirror, so I've got like 7 years of bad luck. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, I won the giveaway from, I don't know when I loaded the film, but I won Gracie Lou Bargain Something's giveaway. So I won my first Jeffree Star palette, like real Jeffree Star palette. I got the cremated palette. So I'm going to pair that with this. Give me 1 second. I put the box on the other side over here. Yeah, I've already filmed the unboxing, but I don't know if I put it up or not. But I've been putting up like two a day. I skipped yesterday. I love that first two top rows of shimmers. I think they're so beautiful. That's what I wanted to pair with this palette. I was like, oh yeah, that'll be cute. Where did it go? This is like totally in the way. My son and his props. The palette though, it's for and I got both pairs of the lashes that came with the palette, so I got the bundle. The palette itself is so pigmented and so beautiful because they're pressed pigments, just like she said, but they really put a punch. And I tried building it up really lightly to start. That's something I don't really normally do. So it came out really pretty. I was like, wow. Right there I did just 3 colors. But today I'm feeling more adventurous. I've been watching 60 Days In. I do not know why, but I've been interested in that, where normal people like you and I volunteer to go to prison for 60 days and kind of observe and report back to the captain without getting caught by the inmates that were fake, because that can get us killed. And a lot of them are just like crazy. I would never just volunteer to go to jail for 60 days. No, it wouldn't happen. It's on A&E. It's a pretty old show too. It's been off for a while. See, I don't know if you can see that pink, but it's very pigmented. I can't wait till this cast comes off so I can start doing my swatches again. Because those eye swatches almost killed me. I had to take like 3 days off. My eyes were so sore afterwards. Yeah, I've been up a while though. I think midnight. I could have sworn I went to bed at like 9 o'clock. So I've just been up cleaning, sweeping, washing clothes, and I was bored after all that. I could have cooked breakfast, but I was like, no, not don't want to do that today. On camera, that doesn't look like anything's on my eye. That was the color Mood Point. I'm glad you put it on a dark background. And I'm gonna go into "You're Not My Real Dad," which sounds kind of terrible, but it's a brilliant brown. For smoking out, I like the ingredients it gives. Just want it to have a little darkness. Because that's the darkest color in the palette. It's just "You're Not My Real Dad." I don't want to make it too dark because I'm putting on those dark Jeffree Star shimmers. I just want to make it smoky. It's as even as it's gonna get. No, it isn't as even as it doesn't look as even in the front here. Nope. I don't care that it's messy because I'm gonna darken it up with the purple and maybe the red. Cover all that up down here. It's a pretty berry color. It's like grape juice. Real purple. On, on my computer, I can't see the color is rich. I just see washed out. It just looks one dimension. Let's see what the red will do. Warm it up a little bit in the center. It's cute. She's cute. I haven't learned how to share the link yet. I gotta do that one day so that I can have a dual screen. Oops. This was, I believe, much better with my finger the last time. Yeah, it works so much better with the finger, the Jeffree Star. You can even blend it out with my finger. I don't know. I feel like I soiled it. That's a little better. Yeah, that didn't turn out the way I thought in my mind. Hi, just Jolene. Good morning. I'm using two different palettes. I'm using the Raw Beauty Christie Pure Collab and the Jeffree Star Cremated palette to create this look. I don't even know, I can't see it on the computer at all, if you guys can see it. But it didn't go quite how I wanted it to, so I'm improvising. And that kind of worked. Let's see here. It's going to like a mauvey gray. I know when I stuck my brush in. Oops. There it goes. I'm like crazy tired. I haven't slept. So don't mind me. I just felt like what was best to do after not trying to wake my children up cleaning anymore. So I was like, well, let's do your makeup. This came out extremely more smokier than I expected, but it's not as dark as you think. It just looks dark, but it's not. Okay. Now it's going to get dark. Put another shimmer on top. I've got 3 different shimmers on top of this, and they're all Jeffree Stars. I can't figure out what color I want to use. But I think this one works. It's a golden one of the cremated palette. That turned out cute. It is 7:19 where I'm at right now. Yeah, I got I ordered it on that second round that she had when you were able to put your email in, and with the lashes, but they only allowed you to get one, which was great. I mean, it was better. I would have hoped to gotten 2 after using it the first time. This green is everything. I'm not using it today, but this green is so cute. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I've been up since midnight, so 3 hours ahead it doesn't bother me. I usually talk to my aunt. She's a couple hours ahead of me too. But she's at work. She works at the hospital so early. That's the only problem right here with the shimmers. They don't go on well with the brush. You gotta use your finger, but the fallout is bitch. Yeah, I got up at midnight. I just could not sleep. My neck was killing me. So I took a hot shower and started cleaning and decided finally what was I gonna do? Let's play with some makeup. And why not do it? I was already recording it, and I was like, why don't I just go live? I haven't gone live in a while. Use my live. I paid for that app that we use, StreamYard. So I'm like, might as well use it since you paid for it. Just hate the glitter. Oh, it's a murder. Yeah, I never know when to go live either, but I've noticed that the people that I watch live, like I try not to collide with them. So I'm still trying to find the sweet spot of where it would be best to go live, and where I can get a lot of viewers. And so sometimes really, really early in the morning works, but I just lost track of time. I was like, forget it, just do it a little later. Everybody's waking up now. But to try to get the other side of the map on your algorithm, we got to get up super early. So, and I've seen a few YouTubers do that. The over 50s, they all are up so early, or they're doing it from like 1 in the morning. And I was like, wow, that is some dedication. But they're getting the other side of the map. I hate that I stab myself in the eye more with this thing, but I love this brush from $1 Billion Brush. It's a stippling brush to help put on the concealer from BoxyCharm once because they put it together in the box. So I was like, oh, it's gotta go together. And this brush makes everything. It's a Yetza silk browser brush. That's why I use it with the bronzer brush. It's a bronzer brush. I use it with the bronzer because the bronzer is my foundation color. It doesn't even look like bronzer on me. I feel you on that. I'm not usually social until about 11 in the morning, but on the weekend, I guess not. I'm always because that's when I used to work was on the weekend, so I'm kind of up, amped, and ready to go. And I always used to do my makeup and to work before I go to work anyway, so it wasn't like I just didn't have a computer that I could film on. I didn't know how to do it to do a live. I still can't film on here, but I can do lives. I attempted to film, but it has no breaks in it where you can edit or stop or pause. And I'm like, oh no, it's just straight viewing for your pleasure. Doesn't work. But this it matches as my perfect foundation, so I just use the they came with the Ipsy foundation. And I've really been in it because winter time's coming, and where I'm at it's cold already in the early morning. I'm waiting to see how the today is. Usually we get on the weekends we get the 90s to 110, but it'll go down. It's been going down lately because the Bay Area is getting real cold. Thank you. Yeah, it has like a little shimmer in it, I guess, but it doesn't bother me because I wear a lot of powder. I'm a big powder hoe because have that I have combination skin, but I don't know where the combination is, so I just put on a lot of different color powders so that I don't look so ghoulish. Because we receive so much translucent powder, there's no reason to constantly buy a lot of powder. Is my theory. When you get the subscription boxes, so I'm like, you only need a couple of powders in your own color and you're good. Because they send you so much translucent, you can just mix, or even if it's darker, you can mix it with the translucent and darken it up. Because that's what I end up doing. This is just a banana powder. I do a few different powders. Banana. Gotta do my little Geller. Good morning, Janet. How are you doing? A lot of powder in that brush. Okay. I only put this powder here because this bronzer is super dark. That came in my Ipsy. Instead of like using one side and let it go to waste, I swipe it from light to dark and use both sides. And the extra setting powder will clean it up. Oh yes, congratulations! Tell Jackie congratulations. She won my birthday surprise giveaway. So that is now next is the Hocus Pocus giveaway. I hope you guys all entered. Leave your comment. It warms you up, but it's super dark compared to what I'm used to. Hey Shelly, how you doing? Oh, it's 7:30. But I was up since midnight, just bored out my brain cells. I'm not been cleaning and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, now what can you do? Do some makeup. I mean, what more do I want to do in life right now? But this is a mixture of the Jeffree Star cremated palette, the shimmers, and the Raw Beauty Christie pigments today because I just had to touch them both. Oh, it still hurts, but not as bad. It's going, my thumb's going numb now, so they said that it's healing well. I just need to stop using it completely, and I keep forgetting. I drive, I go to the store, I'm the head of the household, so I got to do all these other things. But now I'm starting to be a little bit more lazy with it. I'll sit it down and just go with my right hand, and it works out a little better because it wasn't healing before at all. This is that blush that we got from BoxyCharm. I've been really digging into that orangey hue color to just kind of like not steal the show from my eyes. And then mixing all their highlights together just to get that little sheen of highlight. It's no Oprah highlight, but it's still really pretty. Okay. Yes, you should do your makeup, Shelly. For another 2 weeks, I'll be rocking the cast. Yeah, so I'm trying to get used to it. I don't know what color to put underneath. None of them speak to me from the Raw Beauty Christie palette at all. Let's see. Probably just the black. No, I can brighten up my under eye with the shimmer in the Jeffree Star palette. Who said shimmer shouldn't go underneath? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do afterwards as far as therapy. And so far, I have to call the Bureau of or the board to get a lawyer because I've been looking for a malpractice lawyer. Because they didn't say this was the worst thing that could happen on their paperwork. And I know for a fact her coworker was right there. If he lies about it, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make him feel bad about it. Because he was there, he knew that she did something wrong. That was her first appointment. Yeah. But here it's not too bad because they don't really do much. They give you a piece of paper, they show you how to do it, and then you're basically on your own to do it at home and then come there once a week if you want to waste your time and touch their stuff. It's only gonna be probably like some thumb war stuff because it's my thumb. I don't know what made me drop it like that. Where is my off that tip. Oh yeah. I got some tennis balls to work with for straightening. Because, like I said, they just give you a piece of paper and kind of just like, go ahead, you can do it, you're fine. That's what I gotta check. My necklace fell. I was looking for what made that noise. I apologize for my garb, but I can't get my cast through my wrist part of my onesie, so I figured I wouldn't tear it up or cut it. ColourPop they make some pretty good eyeliner. Oh, Shelly. Everybody needs a chance to win. I personally picked it for you long distance people. Do you have a chance to win? The ones that have a ultra that's like 2 towns over and almost an hour away. I think that is just so wrong. Like you need something close to your makeup store. But the Jack Skellington one, I really want to go back and get them. You too, Jocelyn. Yeah, I want to go back and do. My son and I were talking about it because his birthday's on the 20th. He wants to do a giveaway, and he was looking at my little stuff that I have, and he really loved the Jack Skellington palette. And I was like, well, if I can order another one, then maybe. And then the color books, they have a Sally and they have Jack, and they have 2 color books, and then they have 2 that are just singles on the side with a mirror. And I have the Jack color book, and then the regular, the color books that like Jess Gus and a few other YouTubers were saying that were from Makeup Revolution. All of those are 50% off at my store. Not buy one get one, 50% off of $10 each. So I'm like, let's see what we can do, son. Because if not, you're not going to have the party you want. Because he wants to have a VR party. But, with Corona, we can't go to a VR place. Yeah, that's why I'm going to call the board on Monday and see if they can help me. Because I have 2 cousins, they were helping me out. The Sativa palette. I think I have that palette. I believe I have that. The Sativa palette with it's a 6-pan palette. I believe that's what it is. Is it the same as the one that says Indica palette on it? And they have like Sativa and Indica from the Makeup Revolution ones. Okay, I'm thinking of the ones from I think Rude's Cosmetic. I know I have a Sativa palette from Rude's Cosmetic for a giveaway. I figured that would be my Makeup 420 bundle. And that would be really nice. Yeah, I've seen the cute Sativa palettes, but in my store they're not on sale yet. But they're always on sale eventually. Yeah, those are the ones from Make a Revolution. The ones that Tammy and Rhonda did a look from. It's in like a. It looks like a metal tin. It could be a metal tin, and it's got like the plants all on it. Oh, it's not going anywhere. My 16-year-old, he's got his down, but my baby boy, he's like, nope, forget it. It's not happening. He doesn't understand because his is completely independent studies, which is not something he needs. So they're talking about re in, reinstituting a distance learning on campus, where the teacher's going to be in a room and then you'll be on the laptop. I said that's okay, but I really would prefer him being able to, because he was only in kindergarten halfway, he was only in preschool halfway, have him start with the handwriting so he can learn how to write his name. Thank you for stopping by, Jocelyn. I'll see you later. These are the lashes from the Raw Beauty Christie collab. These ones are Can't Be Bothered. As you see, I've been in those ones. Because those are her favorite. And these ones are lovely. And so I'm like, woo. I like the Can't Be Bothered ones. I don't know why. They're just like my favorite. I think it may be the name. And then I've been addicted to this black lipstick that I got from, I found a whole bunch of, we have like but I have to roll it back. We have a store called, I believe, the 99-cent Plus, and it's $1.99. Everything starts out at 99 cents plus 99 cents, basically. And it goes all the way up. Hey, Angie, how you doing? And it can go up to, God knows how much, because they have tons of products. And they have a section where they have discounted or broken makeup and other goodies or even products. And I went over there and I pulled a bunch of concealers and that were in my shade, luckily, and got them all for 50 cents each. And I found some little eyeshadows to throw in for you guys. Me too. We all have been up all night. I didn't know what to do with myself. But I lost my train of thought about the $1.99 surplus store. Oh, that's where I found this mirror at. And I accidentally broke the mirror the other night. I hit it with my cast and it flew across the room. So, and that's when I think I fell in love with the title of her lashes, Can't Be Bothered. I just been like, can't be bothered with it. I don't want to deal with it. Just peel it off. But I've been looking for some of those. I've been at every Dollar Tree I can find to find some more of those DVDs. But I know I'm asked out for now because I don't have the Carrie one. I ended up with Chucky, Child's Play. What heart-shaped brush? No, I don't use lip scrub at all. But I do use the hemp. The hemp has their own lip balm. That's what I've been using for the past 3 months. And then this lipstick looks very moisturized. And I want to see what company it's by. Forgot to put mascara on. What is it? Wet n Wild. A Wet n Wild black lipstick it's really moisturized all by itself. Okay, let's make sure I put them on the right one. The pixie lashes that I tried on, they were great the way the band was. Even though the band was super thick, they stood up and made your lashes look up. Very whimsy. Morning, Lorna. How you doing? I was thinking about going live last night and I don't know how to split the screen, but just have you guys watch that new show with me, Lovecraft Country. That way we can review it together. So I don't know how to do that. I was thinking either just putting it on my tablet, because I only can watch it on my computer and my tablet. But how do you guys watch it? That's the hard part. But it's a really good show. Up here, the pitter patter little bug feet. Good morning, bug. Oh, I know. Did I disturb you?
No, you keep talking.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
And I have a tablet.
Where is it? You should be.
It's not.
Go ask Matthew to give it to you. I think he has it. I'm hanging in here, Lorna. Well, it's on HBO Go or the HBO channel, and there's little videos through the people that I like through YouTube is GameStop Universe. They do like the whole backstory on the show, and they tell you it's based on a book, and so it's really good. Yeah, I just got the Go app for my daughter. She was like, I was listening to her computer, and she said, "Oh, I heard you wanted the Lovecraft Country," and I was like, "Yeah." And I think she said it was $4.99 a month because we already have Prime from Amazon. So adding it with that, it's way cheaper. I didn't know Amazon had so many channels that they do. They have a lot of channels that you can add, so you don't have to have a cable company on your thing. So we don't have cable, we just stream. It's the new norm now for us, so I didn't know that until like last year. Oh yeah, Ratchet is good. You're gonna love that show. I finished that a long time ago. Oh wow, Andrew, you're in the country boondocks? My Journey's father and I were supposed to buy some land in Reno and do the same thing. Have a well and run a cornfield of our own. Now, the first snow came. We had a trailer on the land. I went back to California quicker than you can say there was snow falling. I sure did. So every winter, I left. Oh, wonderful. I mean, it is my set-in dream, but at the time I was only 22, so it really scared me. But it is my set-in dream to have that, my own land and my own animals, and have the kids have their own little playhouse, so no toys in my house. Me having my own art room, because I really, really miss jewelry fabrication, where I can create, one of a kind rings and um, anything basically. I can fabricate, like a little coffee cup out of some copper, a sheet that you get from the hardware store. I went to school for that. Now, no, we got to cut the cows in half. That's a lot of cows. Do we have some chickens? Because I love chickens. Not just eating them. I would rather raise them, because my preferred meat is turkey because of the protein. So I'd raise chickens for their eggs, and I think they were so cute. I was so upset. I had a chicken that pretty much ran away from home, and my poor baby got here. Oh, you got chickens, goats, and horses. Oh, I'd love to have some horses. Wild stallions. That was the fun part of Reno too, is going up in the hills and trying to course the wild stallions to come down for some corn or for some apples. And they were so gentle and sweet with the kids, and then they would run off. I was like, we didn't want to hurt you. We don't want to keep you. So I understood that. It is. That sounds like heaven. I mean, the hell part is, getting up before the chickens so that we can cook them, not cook, clean and collect their, their trash and everything. Working the yard is the hell part, but the heaven part is once it's all done, you can enjoy your animals and enjoy the scenery. Oh, you go fishing too for see, we're all going to Angie's house to go. We gotta go fishing, fry some okra, have us a little barbecue party. There's some juice in there. Yes, I know it's not flat, but yeah, thank you. You're looking at your hair, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, that must be wonderful. And then having little tadpoles, and I guess the only problem there would be the mosquitoes, but the little tadpoles are the sweetest little things, little turtles. Angie, you live in heaven, even though everything's so far, far away. It seems like heaven. Oh, I forgot the top liner. That's what I was reaching for over here. I'm looking in the monitor and can see my lashes aren't even, so I'm like, need to disguise that with some liner. Yeah, it's all. It does. It sounds like heaven. I used to love going to Arizona with my aunt, and she would take us on these tours to the Indian reservation and have Indian tacos, and oh, and it was like way out in nowhere, nothing but just dirt, and sand and the church. It was just that was about it that was out there. It's like the few museum churches that you can fit. You can fit. Ooh, Tennessee. I don't know if I got any family down there. Probably. Yeah, I mean, you got the good, like when you go into town, you guys got the good, or used to have um, parade of barbecues or something like that. I used to see on the Travel Channel that they would have like barbecue little get together cook offs and stuff. Next to Texas, you guys got like the best barbecue or dry rub barbecue. I'm kind of a hater. I'm a dry rub or the white sauce, vinegar based. I love that from Alabama. Right? I love barbecue. That's what I'm saying. In Alabama, when I was a kid, I used to eat barbecue turkey with the white sauce. It would be down my arms. My dad would be like, "Girl, you better stop eating that sauce like that." I had to have my own bowl of sauce. I loved that vinegar sauce, and it would make my tear my whole mouth up. I was like, I don't know why, but I love it. Oh yeah. Well, it really all depends what we eat and how much we're eating of that. You may not be able to eat a certain beef or pork, that could be hurting your stomach. Like I can't eat pork, and it's not a religious thing. It's literally it messes my stomach up because I love me a fried bologna sandwich or a fried ham sandwich, but it messes my stomach up really bad. So no pork ribs. I do pork ribs for my kids, but I do beef ribs for myself, or I'll do. Now I've been falling in love with just doing a turkey breast. Go back to my kid roots and sticking to what I know. I'll smoke a turkey breast. Right? I make fun with my dad every Sunday about sitting with him and having fried bologna sandwiches, watching the Tasmanian Devil on Looney Tunes on a Sunday morning with him right before we go to church. And I would always only eat half my sandwich and wrap it up and put it in my purse so I can take it to church. Because we've been there so long, I'll be so hungry. You know, when I in the beginning, I had to pick out maybe it's the seasonings, liquid smoke, maybe the charcoal or gas, or smoking it. Those barbecue, it all depends on what kind of barbecue. And Shelly, I can't have liquid smoke, chocolate gravy and biscuits. Or you mean I don't mean? Or you mean just the dark brown gravy and biscuits? Yeah, I love burnt ends on my bologna. Gotta have burnt ends. Gotta make it like a flour. Give it a cut to have the burnt ends. But yeah, I can't eat liquid smoke. That's why I have to do the dry rub, and I can't have it smoked in a smoked. I've never had chocolate gravy. Does it have real chocolate in it? I don't. I just. I don't see that happening. I don't see. I'm an onion heavy girl, so I like to put a lot of like almost a half an onion and some garlic, and I like a very savory. I know that there's a chocolate through the Mexican store that you can get that does not taste so much like chocolate, and it's very savory, like mole, like not mole, but yeah, like mole. And the other one from the Philippines that we use, and it reminds you of chocolate, and we use that. So yeah, that chocolate is delicious. We have that with the chicken over rice. So I think I do know what you're talking about, Lorna. The chocolate biscuits with warm pudding on top biscuits. So this is a dessert or just like a breakfast treat. You know, the star. Last night I went to the store and I found this Starbucks pumpkin spice. Let me show y'all. I thought it was gonna be so good. No. And then I went to Starbucks and got a pumpkin spice and was so disappointed. My first ever pumpkin spice ever. And it was just so light, a pumpkin flavoring. I could barely taste it. And this is even worse. And it's the whole, it's not the creamer. This is actually the coffee mixed with it already. And this was $3 and some change. The cup of coffee that I got was the middle tier, which was $5.50 something. And I was just so disappointed. I don't know where I have pumpkin spice shaking stuff for making pies or whatnot. But this year, I was having problems, so I might as well just back up. Earlier in the month of my birthday month of September, I started getting real sick. My baby was getting sick, and we were only be able to eat fish and crabs, and he ate a lot of shrimp. I had a lot of migraines, and I had a lot of what I call burping, where my acid reflux was real bad, and I would burp. And to find out my sister's pregnant, I'm blaming my son. I'm like, y'all hiding from me, so you ain't telling me that you're pregnant. Hey, Deb, how you doing? I was like, so which one of y'all pregnant? From all my kids that have sex, and I'm like, which one of y'all? But they all said, no, mom, we're not having any kids. And my sister didn't tell me until the last minute that she's pregnant. I was like, I'm having all your misery pains. I'm having all your cravings. Your nephew's having cravings, and you didn't even tell us that you were pregnant. I said, your nephew feels this big because I cussed him out, telling him, don't you take my grandbaby joy away by putting another baby in the way so quickly. She just turned 1. She needs to have her time. I said, I was 3, and so I wasn't even ready to have a sibling. And he was 10 before he had his sibling. So I was like, you really got to pick what you want when it comes to what time you want how far apart you want your kids. But yeah, having her cravings, I want a pumpkin spice something so bad. And the pumpkin pies are not spicy enough either. So I put in a special request to my mother to help her make some pumpkin pies and sweet potato pies this year for our November, December time, so that I can keep seasoning it until I get it the way I want. Because I am having my sister's, all her cravings. She's literally, I have no problems with my pregnancy. I have nothing going on. And I'm just like, yeah, because I'm suffering for you. I'm having sympathy pains from afar, and I didn't even know why I was having sympathy pains. It's crazy. And even my dad, that man, if he sends me another plate showing all his beautiful food that he's made, I'm going to cut him. You live where there's no seafood or you live in Florida? Because it just says FLA. I would love to go visit, Florida. My mom was born in Key West. I've never been, but I want to go see where she was born and hang out there. Just the pictures of her when she was little were so cute. Yeah, there's so many places I want to visit with the seafood, even though we have Monterey Bay Aquarium and we have Monterey Bay and we have something else that's close, and we have San Francisco. I want to go back down south or something. Oh, wow, Angie. You going to go visit or go to college? Yeah, I've got a lot of family spread out because, you got to remember you got your mom's side, your dad's side. and then you got your grandparents' side on both sides, and their grandparents on their both sides. Like we have been building. My cousin and I have been building for over the last 25 years, even 30 years, a family tree of just the women on my grandmother's side, and it is a lot. Yeah, so I'm like, it has been so hard. We're not just writing their names and birthdays. We're writing who their mother was, where they lived, where they grew up, where they died, who they married, just little things, little funny stuff. Ooh, so that's where they went. I just don't do roller coasters, so there's no fun for me right now at Disneyland or even Disney World. Oh no, my hand's on my lap. This is I can use this one. I love my champagne glass for no reason. And just I bring it out for Halloween. But yeah, I don't see the point. Even when I was younger, I did not like going to Disneyland. I would fight to go to Universal Studios because I love movies. So I want to go where the movies are, and I love the Psycho House tour. Oh, I did use it. Yeah, I can feel it. Thank you. Yes. Sorry, Shelly. But yeah, when I held it to open the bottle, I did feel it. I need to stop. What you doing, bug? Good morning. Uh-oh.
It was resetting itself, and then boom! This just showed up when I.
It's time to update and install. So it's updating and installing the new update. You can't stop it. So, oh, established updating. Oh yeah, I would love to go get some fresh seafood.
Like for my second period, it doesn't have the call like option.
It is Saturday.
No, it's Friday.
What call button to log in? I thought it was Saturday.
Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. How did you immediately think it's Saturday?
Oh, tell him hi. Hi to the grandbabies. Huh?
I was just saying, like, how do you think it was Saturday?
I really did think it was Saturday. I really did.
You forget like Thursday and jump to Saturday.
I sure did. I jumped to the weekend so quickly. Reboot the whole computer.
Nope, doesn't work like that.
What do you mean it doesn't work like that?
I tried it yesterday. There was no way I could have it.
They're saying you're absent in that class, so
There's nothing new.
what class is this again?
Fourth period, which is this one.
Well, there's got to be something in there. Okay. Can you put that back? Because I took a little classwork. Mr. asking me why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Just a few seconds ago, or
Mhm.
okay? Because I was like, if they've been there this whole time, then
Oh, I'm not gonna spoil your coffee. I tell you, that's why I call him my little old man. He's sitting there fussing about his coffee being out, and I stole a sip of it. Even doesn't. I wanted to have more pumpkin spice in it. I still feel it needs a little bit more. Like cinnamon and sugar isn't gonna work. They need some pumpkin.
why do you even call me nicknames anyway?
Why do we call you by nicknames?
Yeah, like you say little man, you say shorty, because yeah, I get it, and yeah.
You're like so. You're like, oh
Why
yeah.
Did you come, like how did you?
It's just in your personality and your nature. That's how we come up with your nicknames.
Okay.
Like Lulu, it took just like seconds, and I got everybody's nickname.
Yeah. So how do I supposed to?
You're gonna have to call the school. Yes, turn him on a show for me. I'll be off in a few minutes. Yes. Well, since it's not Saturday, ladies, I'm gonna have to let everybody go. I thought it was Saturday. I really did. It's a school day, so I'm gonna have to help him get online with school, both of them, before I get in trouble. That's the problem. I get in trouble. That's why I said school that's just not happening. I wish they could go back to school without the drama. I mean, it was easier for them. And it was easier for me. Shoot. But yes, thank you, Janet. Everybody have a great day. Yeah, I'm skipping the day. I'm just gonna skip it. I'm personally gonna have to skip it. But yeah, if he didn't remind me, boy, I'd have thought it was Saturday. Oh, awesome. I'll see you all later. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Oh.